So, off screen, I made Chloe a very, very powerful caster. So yeah, just, if it's got a chain, just keep the chain going. I would love to have another water quartz here over EP2, but that's just not really something I can do right now. Maybe later. Anyway, we're going to Elmo Village. Insulating tape. I knew you'd be back someday. Hey look, this is Chest Jr. Our Chest Jr. Oh, that's weird. That got weird. Oh good, you're here. Hello, Estelle. Dear child, it's been ages. You look grown up now, rather like your father. Oh, come on, Mrs. Mao. I'm actually here on business. I think Kalika and Mr. Murdoch called ahead. That he did. I just got off the phone with Murdoch a little while ago. There have been earthquakes all over the region. Odd. Odd nothing. The whole thing is bizarre, but people... Maybe you can help us. Actually, I'd like to turn that around. I was about to contact the guild anyway. Something strange happened just an hour ago. An earthquake hit here too? Oh, I almost wish. An earthquake might be less destructive. Well, picture's worth 1,000 words. Come see for yourself. What in the... The spring's boiling over. What the hell? That's not supposed to get that hot. Believe me, I'd like to know what's going on here too. Right after I got off the phone with Mr. Murdoch, I heard a big fuss over here. I came out to see what was going on and found this. Maybe the pump is broken? It might be emitting heat or... Wait, no. I couldn't heat all of this water. The pump's working just fine. I checked it just a second ago. The way I see it, something at the source of the springs must have changed. It's never happened while I've been here. I've been here half a damn century. It's worrying to say the least. To be honest, this may have something to do with the earthquakes. If something is stimulating the septium veins, might that heat the water further? That's likely. And if the water keeps getting hotter, the springs are being too dangerous to live near. Like hell I will let that happen. Come on, let's go find the problem. Man, where are the spring source? Can we go check it out? Thought you might ask that, so I finished it. Just out, check the back of the drawer. Wooden gate key. Near the pump shed? Okay. Let's go do it. I remember seeing this door when I played through the first chapter, but I don't think I was allowed to go here. You'd think there'd be a chest over here, but there's not. It's all steamy. The fountainhead. There's monsters in here. Wowza, it's boiling in here. If you fell in there, the burns could kill you. It's scary. The water is certainly dangerous, but I'm even more worried about the steam. The steam is harder to avoid and just as hot and dangerous as water. Oh, I didn't even see that thing.
Should have done that.
Keep your distance from the geysers. Wait for it to finish, and then go. Reviving Balm. There was an item here. It's gone now. This way. That's where I just came in from. Okay. This way, then. That's where I just got that treasure chest. This way, then. These things are giving some decent experience. I really don't care much about the treasure in this place. I'm mostly just trying to get through it. I mean, if I find treasure, I'll get it. It's just... I'm more concerned with just getting to the boss encounter. Rainbow surprise. I found the recipe. You gaze into the empty black void of the chest, and for a fleeting moment, feel very small. Where did the chest come from? Adal and Dogi. Doggy? Whatever. I just found something. Water isn't boiling here. Looks like just the right temperature for a bath. I must admit, after all our toils, a bath would feel really nice. You got that right. I think this is, yeah, I think this is the, oh, it's, I just maxed out the combat points, so points like that you can, machine planker. Oh my god, I love her sprite. Look how little she is! I love that! Where I just came from. I don't really like this dungeon. I'm getting turned around. Oh, Jesus. No!
Alright, we rule!
Septium. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong and I can't live without you. Oh my god, they really put that song reference in there. Over here, maybe? Apparently. Yep. What the hell? You sure know how to keep a guy waiting. Hey. A man with sunglasses. And on the pole, another gospel? Evening, ladies. Good of you to come all the way out here. I'll do what I can to make you feel nice and welcome. You're one of the Ouroboros thugs, aren't you? Enforcer number 8. Walter the Direwolf. That's what they call me. Knew it. Let me guess, you're the one behind all these quakes. Come on, let's knock it off with the obvious and just get down to it. This pole was a little trick the society brains came up with to mess with the septium veins. It normally screws with the vein directly beneath it. But if you plug a gospel into this thing, it can cause a local earthquake or two. That's what I was asked to test out. You were asked to? Your tests are finished then. Yeah, real shame too. What I wanted to do was work up enough power to shatter buildings. Couldn't get it to hit with that much force though. But if buildings collapse, all the people inside would get hurt. You catch on quick, little girlie. Some of them would get crushed under the rubble, their arms and legs mashed into jelly, left like screaming little pigs. Others, they'd get quick deaths, heads shattered like eggs, spilling their brains all out on the road for everyone to see. Hey, I've got an idea. How about we do that to you instead? That blonde head of yours looks pretty fragile to me. No, get away! You unbelievable son of a bay! Now, what's with those laces? I'm doing you all a favor. You see, I just think dreary, soggy porridge of most people's needs. They need a little spice. Thrills and suspense, you know? The kind that leaves you in a cold sweat. Pushed to the point where you could die at any second. Come on! Don't tell me I have your heart pounding. You some kind of psycho? I get it, though. You were luring us here, weren't you? What? You allowed yourself to be seen all over the region, and Elmo's hot springs boiled over immediately after the earthquakes at the fortress. You were issuing a challenge. Ah, crap. Well, close enough for bracer work, I guess. Enough talk. Let's see what you're made of. Oh! What the hell are these? These are some worms that live in this area. Apparently they stimulate the septium veins as they grow huge as these guys. Have fun, ladies. What the hell is this? You rotten coward. Fight me fair and square. Forget him. We need to take care of these things first. Okay. Weak to wind, immune to earth. Resistant to water, that's not good.
Zeke, take him down! Yeah, come on! Prepare to meet your doom!
That's one down. That's two.
Zeke, take him down!
Okay, this isn't too bad.
Should have done that.
Smoke cannon 2. We managed to win, but I think I still have the most of my limbs. Woo. These creatures were incredibly powerful. I might have expected a bit much. Don't underestimate us, pal. We've killed plenty of monsters like that. Screw this. Screw it, this is just sad. I didn't think you'd be this weak. What the hell? I'm disappointed in you, worms. This is bullshit! Louvet was talking out of his ass again. He tells me the Divine Blade isn't the only one in Liberl who might give me a run for my money, and this is what I get? You gotta be kidding me. Well, nothing for it then. I'll just have to sweet talk the professor into letting me hunt old Fang Boy. He'll be a little more exciting than this, at least. What? Hold on. You can still talk? You disgusting sicko, listen to me. If you mean Joshua when you say Fang Boy, I will never let you hurt him. I give you props on taking my punch and still being able to stand. But give it up. I can see your weak knees buckling. You really think I care about that? I'll find Joshua and bring him home. And I won't let scum like you get in my way. You get why they call me the Direwolf, right? I don't hold back for women or children. Or both. You're a martial artist, sort of. I hope you know what you're asking by pointing that thing at me. Of course I do. If you think you can beat me, then come on. Nice. Tell you what, I respect your guts. You'll die in one blow. I'll make it quick. What? Zen! Ah, perfect entrance, my friend, and there's Olivier. Olivier and Zen. Hey, Estelle, feels like it's been a while. I meant to come sooner, but work back home took longer than expected. I'm glad to see I made it. Jeez, did you have to wait till the last second? So you're the A-rank racer Louvet mentioned. Perfect. Been a while, Sin. That's right, Walter. I hardly expected to meet you here of all places, though. I always knew you had the mind of a wolf. But tell me, when did you develop the heart and loyalty of a serpent? Oh, that'd be right after we met last. I've been having my time of my life since I joined the little society, too. You fool. Do you realize what you've done, what you're doing? It would break Master's heart to see. I spare me the righteous claptrap. You know better than anyone the path I've chosen. You keep talking nonsense and I will kill you. Got it? I wonder, do you even know? Kalika's up there in Zeiss. What? She's been working there as a guild receptionist for 2 years now. Before then, she was a wandering continent. What the hell? Why bother coming to a backwater place like Liberl? What is she thinking? I don't know either, to be honest. But I do know that even now, she wants to see you. Set aside Ouroboros' madness, Walter. Go see... Ugh. I told you, talk nonsense and I will kill you. Well, hey, forget Kalika. You being here just made my year. The plan of the professor is going to be a whole lot of fun. Walter! You ladies kept working on your kung fu till next time. See ya. Walter! Thanks for the save, Zen. Why are you here? I stopped by the Zeiss branch and Kalika began fussing at me a little. She told me to hurry on over to Elmo to join forces. And do you think I would miss an entrance this spectacular? I simply had to come as well. So we had Kalika to thank. I'm willing to bet if I took Olivier over Chloe, she would have sent in Sieg to hit him in the face. Thank you too, you really saved us there. All that aside, you actually know that Psycho's in? How's that shakeout? He's an old acquaintance. I'll explain in detail once we return to the guild. With Walter's device gone, the dragon veins are calming, so the hot springs should cool down. I see. So the man in sunglasses was Walter. Yeah, wait, what? As in, you suspected from the beginning. When I heard his physical description and clothing, I thought it might be possible. More to the point, you were careless. How would you allow him to escape with a gospel? Oh, come on now. I didn't think it was that important. Did you forget that you're the one who shoved me off toward Elmo without so much as a half an explanation? That was a mistake on my part, yes. However, you wouldn't need me spell everything out. What? I thought, however, that you wouldn't need me to spell out every single details in. Far less cute when you do that, you know. Regardless, Estelle Bright, your investigation into the earthquakes is complete. Allow me to give you your compensation for the mission. F+ bracer. Cool. 2,000 Mira, some more battle points. But, it sounds like you two know that nut in the glasses. What's up with him? Where do I even begin? Zen, Walter, and I were his fellow students. Walter was the elder student. You mean elder in martial arts. Well, to be precise, Kalika wasn't a student, or just a student anyway. She was Master Ryuga's my part does not matter. Walter is a student of the Taito style. After 6 years, he left the dojo, and it seems he was recruited by Ouroboros. That should explain everything. Don't worry, I think that is all we need to hear. So he uses Taito style, same as you guys. That explains why he hits like a frickin' airship at any rate. He's even stronger than he was in the dojo. It's safe to say he's a true master. What is probably safe to say is that he is incredibly dangerous. It seems likely we won't be dealing with any more earthquakes, however. It is probably safe to relax our guard a bit. I also remember what Boublanc did with that hologram projector beneath the academy. Whatever the gospel may be, it is definitely capable of focusing other orbital devices into feats which greatly exceed their original designs. I believe you are correct, milady. Holographic projection and excitement of septium veins are both possible in theory. What they do with these gospels, however, is completely beyond my understanding of our orbital technology. Okay. I believe it would be best if your group moved on, Estelle. I agree. We didn't catch the bad guy, but there won't be any more earthquakes. Any suggestions on where to go next? The central branch of the guild in Gransel has sent a request for aid. They claim to have received an official mission directly from the leadership of the Royal Army. You mean from Dad? They do not share any details? Okay. You coming with us? Hey now! Why do you think I came all the way back here? Not only is Walter on the prowl, you're still looking for Joshua. You can bet I'll help you in any way I can. Estelle, Agate, can I come too? Huh? What? Well, the Society might use more of those weird gospel devices. I think I might be able to help if they do. Please, take me with you. But what do you think, Gramps? Well, I have to say that the grandfather in me is filled with terror at that mere idea. But as you can see, my little Tita is quite stubborn, and I want to make her dream possible whenever I can. Go ahead, Tita. I won't stop you. Grandpa, the Ouroboros clearly is a greater technological edge than we could have ever imagined. In that sense, Tita is absolutely correct. She could be of great help to you. Okay, the squirt's coming with me. We'll keep your granddaughter safe no matter what. Agate. Oh? What's gotten into you? I figured you'd be the one who'd yell the loudest about this. Between that clown and what we learned from that psycho, I think it's safe to say the society gives not one damn about the safety of civilians. That means there's no guarantee that Zeiss is any more safe than anywhere else. So given that, what the hell? Might as well keep her where we can keep an eye on her. Agate? Yes. Distressing as it may be, that's true. Oh, our rough raven wishes to be a white knight. How chivalrous, how manly. What? Oh, given that look, I think Olivier's right on the mark. Is that true? Don't listen to anything that idiot says. Look, you better be able to pull your own weight, got it? I guess that's the end of the chapter. Yep. Chapter 2, The Raging Land End. So the Aracel's arrived. Ah, damn, every time I see this ship, my heart skips a beat. I hear you, boss. Who needs a guy or a girl when you can fall in love with something like that? Don't think there's an engineer alive who deserved to work on her every day, though. That's my line. Maintenance Chief Gustav, thank you for coming. I know you're busy. Hey, Sid. I wasn't expecting for you to meet us here. I thought you'd moved up in the world and left behind your job as garrison commander. Well, I have. I'm intending to leave aboard a patrol ship with my men later. Until then, however, I'm free, so I thought I might as well come and greet you. Good luck with the patrol, at least. Oh yeah, wasn't there an earthquake around here a bit ago? That was a weird line delivery. You didn't let anything happen to the Aracel, did you? No, the Aracel was in the air during the earthquake. The earthquake caused a little damage in general. In fact, we're prepared in advance for it. Our facility should still be perfect for all your needs. However, we'd love to get down to work, but I'm wondering, where are all the Royal Guard folks? Let me show you. Combatants at the ready. Begin. There's Captain Schwarz. Julia, your attacks are too predictable. With a rapier, you should be able to overwhelm me with only possible... What? With a rapier, you should be able to overwhelm me with moves only possible with a light blade. Remember what I taught you and come at me again. Sir, yes, sir. Light on your feet. That's better. Now my turn. Ugh. Defense is the same way. Build an image of the flow in battle in your mind, offense and defense, and use it to predict your foe's movements. Enough. I call the match. Huh. Not a whit less than I expected. I only taught you the barest of basics all those years ago. But you've come far on your own, Julia. Well done. No, sir. My performance was shameful. could not best you. Don't disparage yourself, Schwarz. That was a fairly impressive display. General, remember you are fighting Captain. Who you're fighting, Captain. I've yet to meet a man or a woman who can match blades with Cassius without having their sword swept from their hand in a few strokes. You did very well for yourself. I see why Cassius and Her Majesty place such stock in you. Thank you, sir. Still, a chance to practice like this doesn't come very often. I'd like to continue until I am truly unable to fight, if you don't mind. Good. Well, Cassius, up for risking a skewering again? She might as well she might manage it this time. Well, I'm humbled to be poked down a peg. But I believe we have a visitor. Damn it. Damn, that wasn't a hell of a show. Well fought, both of you. Captain Schwarz, that was very impressive. Lieutenant Colonel Sid. And the man with you is Maintenance Chief Gustav, ma'am, of the Central Factory. Nice to meet you. Pardon me. I am Captain Julius Schwarz, Company Commander of the Royal Guard. It's a pleasure to meet you. Excuse me. It seems that, well... What? It seems that we'll be well off to... What? I keep fucking putting words that aren't there. It seems that we'll be all for today, then. Alright, lads. Show's over. Back to your post. So mind showing me the engine room? I'd love to get an idea of how we're going to attack this. Follow me. You'll have to excuse me, General Morgan. General Bright. General, thank you for your guidance. Not at all. These old bones need to work out. Cassius, how about it? I'll give you a skewering later if you're up for it. Morgan, I'm not sure it'd be the best idea at your age. Besides, I heard you did quite well for yourself at last year's tournament in Gransel. You have to let the young folk have their moment occasionally. Why do you think I gave you command? If you can say that, then how about you stop complaining and do your job? Ow, I put my foot right into my mouth. Right into that hornet's nest. Speaking of the hornet's nest, Lieutenant Colonel, I believe you'll be assigned to a guard patrol? Yes, sir. I'm leaving at noon. I'll be using 3 companies and 2 patrol ships. I don't like it, but I suppose we've little choice to lean on the civilians this time. Warming up to the guild a little, Morgan? It's that woman. Watchtowers, orbital sensors, Canone. A mined harbor, gun emplacements covering all approaches. A perfect defense in every way. If that's the way you want to play, Cassius, Bright, I'll just have to change the rules of that little game as suggested. Sir, just wait a little bit longer. Your freedom is coming soon, Colonel, I promise. So... fucking... Amalthea. I thought her name was Amalthea. Chapter 3, the Mad Tea Party. Seems like she's scheming something. Looks like she's trying to break out Colonel Richard. Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members. Again, I want my healer.
Right.
And we're going to take Zen.
All right.
Want my heavy hitter. We'll be doing all that next time. But until then, I'm the TheDarkSeraph, signing off.